Very good morning, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So it's the midweek, my friends, and it's the time to review our signals which we have sent last Saturday, and let's see what's going on with the market this week so far. As we can see, my friends, the Euro USD signal has already been triggered yesterday. I think the pair has moved very fast upon the news about the core CPI that has been released yesterday, 4:30 p.m. Dubai time, 12:30 p.m. GMT time on the USD dollar, which has caused the dollar to move in high volatility, but however, it went back in the correction immediately. And of course, those who are in the premium group have already been informed 4 hours ahead before this news, where we have actually told them to close their positions, or actually to be careful about this news that it actually might change the direction. And as of the premium group, as we can see yesterday, these are the signals that we have sent last Monday. As you can see, sadly, one of the signals hit the stop loss, and one of them 25 pips of loss. Meanwhile, the other signals have already went in a very good profit. Some of them actually went in the take profit number 2. And for Tuesday, as we can see, and as a result of the news of the core CPI for the USD dollar, the market has been making some naughty pips, and therefore some of the signals, sadly, we had to close in small loss. But however, some members have informed they didn't close their pound GPY, and they have ended up in a good profit. CAD GPY went in 50 pips of profit. Euro USD, meanwhile, 20 pips of profit. So definitely everything is going well, even in the premium group of Forex signals. And let's now check the signals that I have sent last Saturday. As you can see, the Euro USD signal so far is going in profit, and it went in so far 32 pips of profit. Pound USD has actually reached the edge of the safe zone, but however, it hasn't been closed. Actually, some members thinking that this edge right here is a stop loss. Actually, it's not a stop loss. For these signals, there is no stop loss, my friends. The safe zone is there, telling you that as long as the pair is moving inside this zone, you're fine. Your stop loss should be your stop loss should be placed a little bit higher than the safe zone, because actually the market now in the risk of failing the trade. However, as long as the candle is inside the safe zone, you are actually safe. Actually, what I'm telling people is, if you want to make sure that this signal is no longer valid, make sure that the candle has to close outside of the safe zone. Wait for the 4-hour or 1-hour candle to close outside the safe zone, and if that happens, then the signal is no longer valid. Anyway, some of the members, actually, I believe they have left the trade open. Those who are actually running in almost 50 pips of profit. AUD USD signal hasn't been triggered. USD CAD, for example, has failed. It's actually my mistake. I have misread the market, and I will come back to this part later. However, USD Gpy is running perfectly fine, and so far running in 37 pips of profit. Usdchf, I think it hasn't been triggered yet. Nope. And gold so far has been triggered already, and is still ranging on the entry point. So far only 11 pips of profit. So let's now look at the market, and let's see what are the opportunities that are actually waiting for us. So regarding the Euro USD, this pair seems like it's going to continue the fall right away. It's going to be difficult to give you any follow-up with this signal, because it's actually going to the fall immediately. As you can see, my friends, on the 4-hour time frame, we had this pattern, which we call a fake breakout from that resistance level, exactly right here on, on 1.18300. And seems like the pair has respected this resistance level, and so far it's gonna continue the fall. Now, my only advice for you, for those who haven't entered this signal yet, is to re-enter again exactly at one. Let me just type it for you. Sell again at 1.18100. And the reason for this, my friends, is we are looking right now after the breakout. We need to look for the strong resistance levels, and of course we have to check on the past if this level was indeed a strong level of a resistance. So let's see if the market has actually respected this level as a resistance. Look at that. As a support, the market has not really respected this level, and it has ignored it for several times. Meanwhile, as a resistance, we can see that this level has actually been quite strong and respected all the time. Therefore, we can expect to start shorting the pair right here. The only problem is, if we look here, we are seeing this wick right here. This wick right here, this wick actually, sorry about that. This wick here, my friends, indicates that the pair has already retested the same level of the resistance, meaning it has already went up right here, and therefore we really can't expect from the market to rise again for 10 pips to this level. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Now on the 30-minute time frame, we are having right here what we can call a resistance number 1, and we can expect hopefully that the market is gonna, upon the pressure from this support on 1.18016, to rise again and hit the same level of a resistance to create resistance number 2, and then we can short the pair. However, I really doubt that this is going to happen at the moment. It seems like the pair is moving in a very strong bearish momentum, and therefore we can expect from the EUR/USD to continue the fall right away. However, I'm just giving you the entry right here, if in case, my friends, you have missed entering the original signal, and you can enter again, keeping the same safe zone as well and the same target. Pound USD. The Pound USD, as we have mentioned, it has actually already went inside the safe zone to the maximum level and went down again. Now, if we look carefully again, we can see that the pair has never been able to break out from this long-term resistance at 1.38876. And right now, it seems like the Pound USD is moving in a very strong bearish reversal as well. Now, we are looking at the patterns. This pattern right here usually indicates that the pair is going to continue to fall. Now, it's a matter of where exactly we can start short the pair. Now, I'm going to use what we call the magic of trend lines. Actually, if you search my channel, you'll find a video called The Magic of Trend Lines. That video, I have explained this strategy, which I'm about to use right now in front of you. And if you want to learn more about it, you can just head to that video and watch it, please. So therefore, I have just drawn this resistance trend line right here, and I'm going to clone it and just move it or drag it just right here. Now, we can see that the market has respected this level of a resistance for several times, even when the market has made what seemed like a fake breakout, or actually what seemed like a breakout and appeared later to be a fake breakout, that the market has went down again below this resistance trend line and again respected it, which means these resistance levels attempts has actually been respected right here. Now, what happened later on is that the market has been ranging inside this resistance trend line, and obviously the market has never been able to create a support trend line on the same level. Now, after this strong bearish breakout candle appeared, we can expect from the market to rise again all the way right here, and that resistance trend line has to be respected hopefully, and then we can start short the Pound USD again. Therefore, we have to wait for the pair to rise for another about 18 or 20 pips, I think, before we can short it again. Therefore, let me just write for you the same level, exactly right here. And by the way, if you look at the left as well, my friends, we can notice that this level has been actually a good resistance level. I believe if we look at the left, by the way, I did not check before. If we look at the left, we can notice that the same level has actually been a strong resistance. Look at that. It was also a resistance right here and right here as well. So let's not mess it up. And let me just tell you that for the Pound USD, we can sell again, for those who haven't entered the signal and the original entry, to sell again at 1.38288, keeping, of course, the same safe safe zone and the take profit level. Now, someone might tell me, but Salah, in this case, your safe zone will be ranging for 80 pips. Meanwhile, the target is actually 127 pips. Now, sadly, my friends, I really cannot do anything because the market is still ranging almost at the entry points, and it's going to be silly or not make any sense to give you a new safe zone because this is the safe zone. I mean, nothing I can do about it. We have to compare the targets to the risk, and of course, I believe you guys can handle your trades. All I'm saying is we can start shorting the pair right here, and if I'm going to give you any safe zone, it's gonna just be the same and nothing I can do about that. AUD USD. Now, AUD USD signal is no longer valid because it hasn't been triggered. So therefore I cannot make any follow-up on it. So let's now give a new signal for the pair. Now let's make it very short. We need to look at the strongest support and resistance levels first. So make sure that you are finding the strongest levels of a support. Now if you check carefully this line which I have drawn here, if we look carefully on the past, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that this level has actually been a very strong support level, and the market has respected this level for quite a long time. And we can see that this market had actually created a resistance level exactly right here. So this is the right level to start shorting the pair again. As we can see, we had right here on the same level, it had become a support level. However, the market has immediately made the breakout from this level of a resistance level. From that support level, which means now after the breakout happened, we can expect from the market to retest the same level, and that resistance is going to be respected again as a resistance. Of course, not only that, there are several analyses that we are doing. What I'm explaining right here is only the support and resistance. But if let me just give you an example. If we draw here a resistance trend line, as you can see, exactly like this, we can expect, of course, from the market to continue respecting this level and hit the same level of a resistance trend line, and hence the market is going to continue the fall. If I'm not mistaken, also we are having here a Fibonacci retracement level. If I draw here a Fibonacci retracement from this full chart, we can notice that the market is now below 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which means now we are looking for a downtrend, which means that the market definitely is going to continue the fall. Therefore, let me now go to the 1-hour time frame and just make sure exactly. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Check this out. Now we have here the previous resistance, which has already, by the way, became a resistance level. This is, my friends, a resistance number 1, and therefore we can expect from the market, or actually hope from the market, to rise again right here to hit the same level to create resistance number 2, and then we can short the pair. That means we have to wait for the pair to rise for another 15 or 16 pips only before we can short it. Therefore, sell this pair at 0.73348. Now for the target. Now let me tell you something. Of course, since we are having here a support trend line exactly like this, and the market has actually made the breakout from that support trend line, therefore we can expect from the market to actually continue the fall all the way till it reaches that support level. Now I don't see it happening anytime soon. It might take a while. So let me just go to the daily chart just to confirm that this is a valid target. Finding the target here is somehow challenging because we are not really sure how far the pair can fall to. We just need to look for the strongest support and resistance level and expect from the market to reverse exactly at these levels. Now if we look carefully right here, my friend, we are having this strong support level right here, which was previously a resistance as well. This is actually the strongest support level, and I really don't think that the AUD/USD has any chance to fall below this level anytime soon, unless it might actually be ranging here and the dollar gains some strength, and therefore we can expect from the market to continue the fall even more deeper than that. However, that's going to be our target, and that's going to be right here, our safe zone, since our safe zone should be ranging actually till the peak of this resistance, because this is going to be the maximum, in my opinion, that the pair can go to, which means our safe zone will be ranging for 39, I think 40, almost 40 pips. Meanwhile, our target is going to be 66 pips. I know, my friends, this is not what you like, but however, this is what the setup is providing for me. I really cannot do anything about it. 73348 is our entry, and this is gonna be our target exactly right here. Take profit level 0.72701. And of course, the edge of the safe zone will be ranging exactly just like that. So this is the signal for the AUD/USD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us good profits. USD CAD. I'm sorry about the USD CAD signal. I really didn't read this pair correctly. This fake breakout right here, this one of course was upon the news of the core CPI, and as we can see, it has made a mess in the chart and in the analysis as well. And even though actually this should have been the level to start buying the pair, because if we look carefully, this was actually the strongest support level right here, and as you can see, the market has been ranging inside this level, and that pattern or these two candles, they are just the reaction of the market upon the for the news. They cannot really be considered. We consider them right now as a fake breakout because immediately we can see that the market has went all the way up again to make the correction. Now, once the market makes the correction, it's gonna actually continue the rise against the fake direction. The direction of the fake breakout candle. That's why I believe that the right or the legit entry for buying the pair is actually this level of a support right here at 1.26475. So now let's see what next we can do. Hold on. Sorry, my friends, I just had to pause the recording just to make one more last analysis just to be sure it's accurate and correct one for the USD CAD. This is actually one way that we can call counter the candle. It's actually a part of the magic of trend line, where you actually counter the candle by using the trend lines and the support and resistance to know that the candle has no way to go but one direction, and you just have to find it. So as you can see right here, we had right here a resistance trend line which has recently been breaking out from with this bullish breakout candle, and therefore we can expect from the market to continue the fall again and retesting the same level of a resistance trend line to create a new support trend line, and then we can expect from the market to continue the rise right here. Not only that, we are having as well this support trend line which has been of course a resistance trend line, and then again it has become a very strong key support level and key support trend line as well. Now we can expect from this level to be respected again as a support trend line, because we can see that right here the pair has already been respected again. Therefore, and after this bullish breakout candle, now we can expect from the market to continue the rise from this level. And I'm relying on that, on the strength that the USD dollar has gained yesterday from the news. Therefore, we can expect to start buying the pair again. After it, hopefully it's going to make another pullback for another 19 pips before we can start buying it. Therefore, buy the pair at 1.26738. And the target, of course, the target, my friend, should be the peak of the resistance right here, exactly at 1.27615. Therefore, the take profit level should be 1.27615, as mentioned earlier. And for the safe zone, now since we are relying actually on that strong support level on a support trend line, we can make our edge to be exactly right here at this level of a support, since this is going to be the maximum that we can expect from the pair to go against our direction. However, I don't see it happening as well. Most likely the pair is going to continue the rise immediately, and the safe zone will be ranging for just 34, right? 34, sorry, 40 pips. Yeah, 40 pips is going to be the allowed pips in the safe zone. There goes your signal for this pair, and hopefully, of course, it's going to work very well and bring us lots of profits. USD Gpy. As we can see, my friends, the USD Gpy has finally made the bearish breakout from that support trend line. And as we can see, the market has actually been respecting this level, and also it has retested the same level of a support trend line. However, I still believe that the USD Gpy still have a potential to rise even higher than that. Let me just tell you something. Now we are having right here a previous support level, which has also been a strong resistance in the past. And if we check this chart, we can see that the market has respected this level of a resistance almost every single time when the market has actually reached this level as a support or a resistance. And also, of course, if we draw here a support trend line like that, just like that exactly, we can see that the market has a potential, as I mentioned earlier, to rise again, retesting the broken support trend line, and then create a new resistance trend line, and from that point it's going to continue the fall. Therefore, those who have not entered the original signal for the USD Gpy, you can actually, my friends, sell again at 109.806. And of course, keeping the same take profit level and the edge of the safe zone, hopefully it's gonna be a good signal, and hopefully you guys will make good profits out of it. USD-CHF signal remain the same. There is absolutely nothing that can be changed about this signal. I still believe that the pair actually have a potential to fall again all the way for about 30 pips before reaching our target, or sorry, before reaching our entry. So far it's actually ranging in consolidation mode, and so far it seems like the pair is not really clear how it's gonna go or what is the correct direction for the pair. All we can do is waiting for the pair hopefully to reverse on the pressure from the resistance at 0.92009 and go all the way again right here, reaching our target, and therefore we can start buying the pair right here. So therefore, my friends, USDCHF signal sadly remains the same. Now let's check the gold, which I have actually been giving a lot of thoughts, and let me just share it with you. As we can see, so far the gold is running in profit of 21 pips, but however, I really don't think that the gold is valid for the sell any longer. It seems for me actually that the pair has faced a major rejection right here to break out from the resistance, from the support level at 1,783. And so far, actually, my friends, we are now above 1,800 level, which means now I believe it's the time. After seeing, of course, this bullish breakout candle, I believe right now it's the time to start thinking to buy the pair. Now, of course, I'm not so stupid to just buy the pair because we are above 1800. Now, there has actually been some analysis, and let me just share it with you. This support trend line, as we can see right here, my friend, which I have drawn here, of course, again, this has been taken from the video of the magic of trend lines, and as we can see, my friends, right after drawing this support trend line, we can drag it right here. And by the way, I like this view because this view actually gives me the right level of a support and resistance without actually seeing the candles or price action or whatever. This is just a pure price action, a pure support and resistance. That's why I just love this view. Anyway, let me just show you that if I placed my support trend line right here, we can see that this level has been respected repeatedly as a support trend line, even right here as well. And once the market has made an attempt to create a resistance trend line on the same level, it has failed with one single attempt only, and immediately the market has created a bullish breakout candle right from that level of a resistance trend line. Therefore, now we can expect upon the pressure from the resistance at 1805 that the gold actually might fall again, and this level of a support trend line, I believe it has to be respected again, and the market actually might continue the rise. And therefore, we have to look right now at the levels of support and resistance on the horizontal level, which means if we look carefully also, we are having exactly right here a strong key support level on the 4-hour time frame. And as we can see also, the market has respected this level several times, my friends. That actually makes me believe that the gold most likely is going to continue the rise again at 1797.42, and the target this time has to be right here, the peak of the resistance at 1825. Therefore, let me just zoom in right now so we can see it clearly. And I believe right now, my friends, it's very clear really indeed for everyone that this is going to be hopefully the same level or the best level to start buying the gold. Again, I have to warn everyone that I don't take any responsibility if this signal has failed. You are the one who doing your risk management. It's really up to you. If you want to take this signal, take it upon your own risk and your own responsibility. If you don't like it, then just don't take it, and you don't have to actually trade using the signals that I'm sending. And of course, I'm saying this only for those who are actually entering without proper money management, without being careful, without being responsible for their funds. So they will just tell me that we have wiped our account following your signal. I just can't stand hearing this, because actually, my friends, these are just my advices and my thoughts, and it's up to everyone how to handle this signal. And of course, I'm just giving you the idea about how to select your safe zone and stop losses. However, it's also, of course, up to you how to do it. I'm not here to tell anyone how to trade. I'm just telling you guys that these are my thoughts, these are my ideas. It's up to you. You can take it or leave it. As you can see, this is the edge of the safe zone, my friends. The safe zone should be ranging inside of this support zone right here. And of course, definitely, if the market is ever going to be able to break out from that support level, it means that this signal is no longer valid and the gold is going to continue the fall. Therefore, the edge of the safe zone should be ranging exactly right here, just like that. So there goes your signals for the rest of the days of this week. It's gonna be a very good week actually, and the market is gonna be in high volatility and very appealing for the scalpers. I believe this week, hopefully I can make, I believe, at least 2 live trading videos, and these 2 videos will be very interesting and I'm sure you will love the content. So until then, I hope that was informative to you and I would like to thank you for watching.